Hi Neha, hi Asmita.
Hi Nilofer. Okay, I think you're the co-host now. Mr. Surya, if the readings have dropped to 66, you should have the symptoms and signs like shivering in the hands, excessive sweating. You will feel like, your heart is pumping out, and you need to focus on, checking your blood sugar readings through the glucometer, because CGM readings and hypo is not always the actual hypo. It can be the false alarm also. So please check the readings. Secondly, make sure you're also finding out, whenever it's low, like if it is actually 66 on the glucometer also, quickly take the simple sugar, or you take any simple fruit. And if after 15 minutes also the readings are not fine above 100, then you have to repeat the process twice to thrice. And if it is still not coming up, please rush to the hospital. Hypoglycemia is the emergency situation which needs to be addressed quickly. But yeah, on priority, we have to address it at home by taking the simple sugar. कोई भी टेबल शुगर वगैरह हम ले सकते हैं, यहाँ पर जूस पी सकते हैं, कोई स्वीट है घर में तो स्वीट खा सकते हैं, चॉकलेट खा सकते हैं.
There was a question saying what is the difference between wellness and meditation? Yeah. So wellness can incorporate both of it actually, the fitness and meditation part. While when we talk about meditation, it is more about the mental stability, the emotional stability, and wellness can incorporate both. So that's one major difference.
Samuel, congratulations. It's really amazing that you have dropped your HbA1c to 6. I hope you got the reduction in the medication also. We will be starting in 2-3 minutes. Till then, anyone wants to share their success story, we would love to hear. Or might be we can take this at the end of the session. Till then, I guess both the girls, we can start with the session. So please introduce yourself and go ahead, and begin the session today.
Sure. Sada, are you able to unmute yourself? No?
One.
Yeah.
Now, check.
Yes, now I can. Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead. You both can introduce yourself and start the meeting.
Okay. First of all, good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to see everybody on a Sunday morning. It is a delightful view right now. And myself, Asmita Jaiswal, health coach at SugarFit. I have experience in nutrition for almost 3+ years now. And it's a wonderful journey that I've experienced at SugarFit. I've seen very good reversals happening. So that gives me a very satisfying feeling as well, doing my job, what I'm doing. So I am very excited for today. Saida, you may also go ahead.
Yeah. So, hi everyone, good morning. It's great to see you all Sunday morning. I'm Sayeda Nilofer, senior dietitian and diabetic educator. I have total 10 years of experience as a dietitian, and I have been associated with SugarFit quite some time. So, it's been a great journey. So, today we are going to discuss a lot. We are going to discuss about nutrition and everything. So, it's great to see how it's going to be interactive. Yeah. Thank you.
A brief agenda for today is that we are going to discuss about the major topic that we are going to discuss is about vitamin deficiency and the relationship between diabetes. It is very important to know about this topic in detail as we are in the journey of management for diabetes, right? So before we are going to go into the whole theory part of it, I would love to see everybody step up from their seats. We will do a quick exercise that is not going to be very high impact. I just want everybody to please stand up from their seats and just have a little space where you can stand and do some activity. Okay, it's going to be very low impact. Yes, wonderful.
एवरीवन, आप अपने अपनी जगह पे खड़े हो जाइए, अपना कैमरा ऑन कर लीजिए। वी ऑल आर अ फैमिली, सो वी ऑल कैन सी ईच अदर। थैंक यू सो मच। मल्होत्रा जी, आपने वेट और लूज कर लिया है, मुझे लग रहा है। फिट लग रहे हैं अभी बिल्कुल। पिंकी जी, चलिए खड़े हो जाइए, थोड़ी सी एक्सरसाइज करेंगे। राशिद अहमद जी, थोड़ा सा वर्कआउट नाश्ता करने के बाद बनता है। लाइट एक्सरसाइज इज अ फन गेम। रघुनाथ जी, थोड़ा सा एक्सरसाइज करेंगे। कम ऑन एवरीवन। सैम्यूल जी, ओके आप तो ट्रैवल कर रहे हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम, कैरी ऑन। पिंकी, मिस्टर वेंकटेश कुमार, प्रीति, सुकुमार साहू जी। सुकुमार जी, यू आर ऑलवेज वेरी एक्टिव, प्लीज गियर अप।
I hope there's a music playing, so I hope everybody is able to hear that.
Yes, yes, Asmita.
We are going to start with a normal warm up with our neck first. So we are going to do our neck shifts.
The light workout everyone can do.
You have to breathe slowly while you are doing it. Try to inhale while you go to the right side. Exhale while you are coming to the left. Now the lateral movement. Be very slow and gentle to your neck. We can shift to our arms now. Put your arms straight in a 90-degree like this. And we will do some wrist rotations. First on the external side, outside. बाहर की तरफ wrist को घुमाइए. अब अंदर की तरफ wrist को घुमाइए.
We are doing the light warm-up exercise before starting the session. I think this will help us even to bring the post-breakfast readings down. So keep trying.
Now we will perform some shoulder rotations. अपने shoulders को touch करिए and try to move it in a clockwise direction. Try to touch your ears while you are coming up. अब एंटी क्लॉकवाइज करेंगे. दूसरी तरफ रोटेट करेंगे. Now we
This
will
will,
do some spot jogging, which is going to be our low impact cardio that we will start. So we are going to spot walking भी कर सकते हैं, jog भी कर सकते हैं as you are feeling. But we start with low impact. So हम एक ही जगह पे धीरे-धीरे we'll do our movements. We'll be walking. I'll just bring my camera down. We have to walk in a position. Try to move your arms as much. This is the movement what we do in brisk walking as well. ठीक है? एक ही जगह पे रह के we will do it. For 30 seconds we are going to do this. We have completed 10 seconds. Fifteen more seconds to go. Now we are going to do simple jumping jacks. We don't have to jump. We will just do this and come back. जैसे jumping jack का motion होता है, but this is a low impact, simple one. While we open the arms, हमारे opposite leg को हमें बाहर की तरफ रखना है. We are going to do this again for 30 seconds. We've completed 10 seconds now. Just 10 seconds more. I hope everybody is enjoying it. Yes, now we'll do a small dance move. We are going to put our opposite leg up, do our elbows. Opposite leg को उठाइए, move to the other side. Shoulders और elbows को move करिए. Yes, very good going everyone. Deepak ji, आपने hand raise किया है. If any question, please drop on chat box. Very good. Now a very slow low impact. सिर्फ high knees करना है. Knees को move. Bring your knees up. It is a very simple. Okay, is it? I'm going to lower the sound of the. We are going to do this. Bring our knees up. Try to touch it. Try to touch your hand. Okay, that's it. We are going to relax. Shake your hands properly. Okay, very good. That's it. We'll breathe normally for 10 seconds now. I am sure सब थोड़े से breathless हो गए हैं. So it's very good low impact cardio that you can do any time of the day. जब आपको लगता है आपकी workout miss हो गई है, this is going to help you. Okay.
This was awesome, Ashmita. I guess we all got the energy boost. So please let's start with the session because it's already 11:13. Those who are feeling restless, please sip the water. Ashmita, if you want to sip the water, please you can also sip it.
Yes. I am fine. We can normally breathe. हमारी breathing अच्छी होनी चाहिए. We can do every exercise very nicely if we are properly breathing while doing that exercise. Okay, so it does not make us breathless. All right. We'll be starting with the session. I am going to share my screen. Nilofer, you can begin with the introduction for
Sure.
the time. Okay. I hope the screen is
yes.
visible.
Yes. You need
Before we start the session, I was seeing some comments that, it's good for young people. Trainers are young. That's why they are able to, do the workout. So I tell you that, we have a lot of people who are 80, 85, and even 70 plus, they are able to do strength and conditioning along with Himanshu. And they have not been like always doing it. They have trained themselves, they have learned it over the period of time, and you all can do it. So don't judge yourself with your age. Don't bring a mental bar. आप अपने आप दिमाग को ये मत समझाइए कि हमारा एज है. अगर हम चाहे तो हम धीरे धीरे थोड़ी थोड़ी एक्सरसाइज कॉपी कर सकते हैं. जो भी अश्मिता ने कराया है, these were the very basic exercises. These are simple stretches which anyone can do. आप अपने पेस में धीरे धीरे करिए. Over to you, Ashmita and Saida.
Yes. So, Asmita, can you just share it in a view PowerPoint presentation? Yeah. So,
Is it not visible?
yeah, it is visible. You need to share it more. Yeah, big.
At the bottom right hand side, you can see the book sign. You just put it in the presentation mode.
Yes. Just a second.
So before Asmita starts, I just wanted to introduce that when it comes to diabetes reversal, addressing deficiencies is very much important. So addressing nutrient deficiencies, because there are a lot of vitamins, and when it comes to nutrition, there are a lot of vitamins or minerals which are required for body's metabolism. So they play a very much important when it comes to diabetes management. So if we have any nutrient deficiencies underlying in our body, we will not able to reverse our sugars as how we expected to do. So today we are going to address like what kind of vitamins are very much essential for the reversal, and how are we going to inculcate in our daily life. That's how we are going to discuss. So we'll start the presentation now.
Is the screen visible?
No.
Just a second. I'll be sharing it again. Just a second.
Let me share.
Yes. Perfect. Okay. Can we go to the next slide? Okay, one second. Yes. So first the question might arise. ये सवाल हम जरूर पूछेंगे कि क्यों हम ये डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं, क्यों जरूरी है ये बात करना कि विटामिन्स का क्या रोल होता है while we are managing sugars. So it is very very crucial. A very simple example for everybody. Just like हमारी गाड़ी होती है, we have a car, right? हम उसमें पेट्रोल या डीजल डालते हैं. We expect it to run for like very good time. हम एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि हमने फ्यूल डाल ली है, अब तो वो चलनी चाहिए. लेकिन जब कोई तकलीफ आती है, जब गाड़ी खराब हो जाती है, व्हाट डू वी चेक द फर्स्ट थिंग? एक तो जरूर हम पेट्रोल का साइन देखते हैं कि है कि नहीं. इवन दो हमारी गाड़ी में पेट्रोल होगा, वी विल स्टिल ओपन द बोनेट एंड वी विल चेक कि सब कुछ ठीक तो है ना. Why it is important to check that? Because every part of the car is important to run the car. Similarly हमारी बॉडी भी होती है. हमारी बॉडी का हर एक हिस्सा, हर एक एलिमेंट जो है वो बहुत ज़रूरी है सही तरह से फंक्शन करे, तभी जाके हमारी सारी चीज़ें सही रहती है. इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अ ओवरऑल वेल बीइंग ऑफ आवर बॉडी. ओके, कैन वी गो टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट? यस. सो वाइल वी आर डिस्कसिंग अबाउट विटामिन्स, जो हमारे विटामिन्स होते हैं जो हमें खाने से मिलते हैं, उनका क्या रोल है डायबिटीज में या फिर हेल्थ में? वो जो है एक सेल्यूलर लेवल, जो हमारी बॉडी की सेल्स जो हम बोलते हैं ना, सबसे छोटी एलिमेंट जो है हमारी बॉडी की वो सेल्स होते हैं, उतनी लेवल पे हमारे विटामिन्स का रोल होता है. वो ग्राउंड लेवल पे फाइट कर रहे हैं. दे आर मेकिंग श्योर दैट एवरी पाथवे इज वर्किंग इन अ गुड वे. So for that vitamins are very important. Very commonly what we see is that जब हम diabetes manage कर रहे होते हैं, हमारी simple सी deficiencies which are very very common is that vitamin D की deficiency हो जाती है लोगों को, vitamin B12 की deficiency हो जाती है. हम आगे जब slides के through जाएंगे तब हमें समझ में आएगा कि यही particular vitamins क्यों loss हो जाते हैं. Okay, next slide. We'd like to Saida to go ahead with that.
Sure. सो व्हेन इट कम्स टू विटामिन ए, तो जब विटामिन्स की बात होती है तो हम बचपन से सुनते आ रहे हैं कि विटामिन ए बहुत अच्छा होता है आई विजन के लिए. सो व्हेन इट कम्स टू विटामिन ए, विटामिन ए प्लेस अ वेरी मेजर इंपॉर्टेंट रोल व्हेन इट कम्स टू बॉडीज मेटाबॉलिज्म. तो हमारी बॉडी जिस तरह से फंक्शन करती है, बीटा सेल फंक्शन करती है, ग्लूकोज मेटाबॉलिज्म, उसके लिए विटामिन ए बहुत ज़रूरी होता है. और विटामिन ए हमारे हर डेली फूड में अवेलेबल होता है. तो जब हमारे बॉडी डेफिशिएंट होने लगती है विटामिन ए की, तो हमें फ्यू सिम्टम्स नज़र आते हैं, जैसे कि थोड़ा सा ब्लड विजन, फटीग, टायर्डनेस, ये सारे थोड़े सिम्टम्स होते हैं. जो कभी भी कौन सी भी न्यूट्रिएंट डेफिशिएंसी होती है बॉडी में, तो द बॉडी स्टार्ट गिविंग यू साइंस. तो हमें उसको पहचानना ज़रूरी है. तो विटामिन ए जो है, विटामिन इज़ अ बेसिक फैट सॉल्युबल विटामिन है. तो जब ये विटामिन लेते हैं तो इसके साथ फैट लेना ज़रूरी होता है, हेल्दी फैट्स व्हिच विल रियली हेल्प टू इम्प्रूव द अब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ विटामिन ए. सो व्हेन इट कम्स टू विटामिन ए, ये आपको डेली नॉर्मल फूड्स में अवेलेबल होता है, जैसे कि ऑल रेड ग्रीन कलर red vegetables and fruits, each and everything which will really help you to improve your मेटाबॉलिज्म और बीटा सेल फंक्शन ऑफ द ग्लूकोज। तो जब विटामिन ए जो होता है ये हमारे डेली फूड में ही हमको ज़्यादा मिलता है, बट व्हेन यू टेक अ बैलेंस डाइट ये आपको ज़रूर मिलेगा। अस्मिता, कैन
I
यू
hope
शो
it is
लाइक?
visible. Yeah. So B complex is visible, Saida, right?
नो नो।
Ashmita, there is a screenplay. I think you are not. Can you share it to me on the email? I will do it quickly.
Yes. Saida, you can
Yes.
take it.
Coming back to vitamin B. So vitamin B complex is the most common. आपने देखा होगा जब आपकी जर्नी में vitamin B complex डॉक्टर आपको रिकमेंड करते हैं vitamin B complex. Why? Because जब diabetes में usually when we take a good amount of medicines, that medicines has an impact on vitamin B. This thing absorption पे थोड़ा लेट होता है, इसलिए vitamin B कॉम्प्लेक्स लेना बहुत ज़रूरी है। एंड इट्स अ वाटर सॉल्युबल विटामिन। जो वाटर सॉल्युबल विटामिन है तो ये बॉडी में हमको हर हर दिन लेना बहुत ज़रूरी होता है। तो हमारे डेली फूड्स में ये अवेलेबल होता है, बट येस व्हेन इट कम्स टू वेजिटेरियन सोर्स, जब हम हर हर फूड में विटामिन बी कॉम्प्लेक्स होता है। बट जैसे कि विटामिन बी कॉम्प्लेक्स जो है, जब अगर हम वेजिटेबल्स वॉश करते हैं, कुक करते हैं, तो वी लूज दैट न्यूट्रिएंट्स। वो न्यूट्रिएंट्स लॉस हो जाते हैं बिकॉज इट इज वाटर soluble vitamin. So it is mainly present in non-vegetarian sources. So non-vegetarian sources में मीट है, प्रोबायोटिक्स में होता है दही, कर्ड, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग। सो व्हेन इट कम्स टू दिस विटामिन बी कॉम्प्लेक्स, आपने देखा होगा डॉक्टर विल डू रिकमेंड यू विटामिन बी कॉम्प्लेक्स। ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है आपके सेल फंक्शनिंग के लिए, नर्व्स के लिए। सो द डेफिशिएंसी विल लीड टू नर्व वीकनेस। आपको पैरों में पैरों में नर्व वीकनेस होता है। when you get cramps in the night, आपके पैरों में होता है, that is because of the due to vitamin B12 deficiency. You will have hair loss, you have skin problems, you have nerve weakness, motion control थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है, when you walk you suddenly feel giddiness. So we need to start addressing all these nutrients deficiency so that हम उसको tackle कर सकें और हमारी वो हमें कैसे मिलनी चाहिए हमारे डाइट में, हम उस पर फोकस कर सकें। तो as vitamin B complex for most of the vegetarians, they do get supplemented. आपको डॉक्टर सप्लीमेंट देंगे,
I
supplementation।
request both the coaches to please speak in English. Everyone cannot understand Hindi, so please take it in English and we can brief in one sentence at the end in English.
Sure.
Hindi. So please take it in English.
So yes, thank you so much, Neha. So can you share the screen, Smita? Yes. So yeah, when it comes to vitamin B complex, yeah, the deficiencies will lead to, as I was talking about, nerve weakness, hair loss, skin related issues, giddiness, each and everything. So when the doctor suggests you the vitamin B complex, you need to complete the duration or whatever it is. So that will be really helpful for you to improve your vitamin B in your diet. So yes, when it comes to we were talking about deficiencies and sources, it is when it comes to vegetarian, we have curd, we have cheese, we have uh, all this milk and everything, probiotic foods, but when mostly it is available in non-vegetarian sources. Yeah. Next slide, please. And vitamin C. Vitamin C, we all know, we have heard a lot post COVID why vitamin C is important, and majorly people remember vitamin C for immunity. Vitamin C means immunity. Apart from immunity, vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant. It is also a water soluble vitamin which will really help you to improve your immunity. Apart from that, it will improve your insulin sensitivity as well. Because it's a powerful antioxidant, it will really help you to reduce free radicals in your body. So it will prevent microvascular complications, which is related to like आपके like in your body, it will reach to that stage where microvascular, it will start monitoring that, it will really help you to address that. So that will really help us in preventing sugars, type 1 and type 2 diabetes. And it enhances insulin function and glucose metabolism. So vitamin C plays a major important role when it comes to glucose metabolism. So as when it comes to vitamin C, The foods which are present, we know on regular basis, we have it in our kitchen. We have lemon, we have amla, we have all kinds of fruits and vegetables. But every day, if you want to increase the vitamin C in your diet, the basic thing you can start doing is, you can sprinkle lemon juice on whatever the meal which you are eating, so that the absorption rate of that nutrient will be very high. So amla is one of the richest sources of vitamin C which is available in Indian foods. And the best benefit of this is, it is, if you take it in any form, amla, the vitamin C intact will be there. And the deficiency, again, it will leads to most common deficiencies. The iron absorption will be if you're not taking enough vitamin C in your diet, the iron absorption will be very low. So iron absorption, if you want to increase your iron intake, iron absorption, hemoglobin, you need to have vitamin C. And you will start having this, again, muscle weakness. You will start having pains, all these things. So that is the main important thing of vitamin C. Yeah.
D vitamin. So, when speaking about D vitamin, very commonly heard that a lot of people have to take D vitamin supplements. Okay, why is it happening? Because majorly, jo hai, while we are taking medications for diabetes, for that matter, similar to what Saida has mentioned, B12 deficiency is very common. Hemoglobin levels are low. D levels are very commonly seen low in Indians as well. Why is all of this happening? Because we are also taking medication kind of interferes with nutrient absorption in the stomach. Okay, so आप अगर we are taking 10 years say we are taking medications, so that is obviously
Ashmita, we lost your voice. Nilofer, can you take over?
Yeah. So, as Asmita was saying, vitamin D, it will really help you to improve your beta cell function and insulin secretion. And when we have vitamin D deficiency, we will not able to absorb the other nutrients which we are taking on a daily basis. For example, if you're taking a healthy meal, if you are deficient of vitamin D, the absorption of nutrients will not be there. And this is why in supplementation is very much important when it comes to vitamin D. So it will, because supplementation will increase your insulin sensitivity. So when you increase your insulin sensitivity, the sugars will be under control, and it will delay the progression of diabetes complications. So we need to avoid complications, and we need to avoid bone health issues. For elderly, we need to make sure we have a healthy bone health. So that's the reason D is very much important. So when it comes to sources, the main source of vitamin C, when it comes to, is nature has given a wonderful gift through sunlight. So the sunlight is the main sources of vitamin D. And again, when it comes to food, we have eggs, we have, dairy products, we have dairy products which will really help you to improve. But the main sources is, every day you need to make sure you take vitamin D through sunlight. Whenever you wake up in the morning, you have to make sure from morning 7 to between 10, you can go walk out in the sun and take a good amount of vitamin D, which will really help you to improve your bone health and your insulin sensitivity. Next slide, please.
Nilofer, Ashmita has joined. She can take over now.
Now, when it comes to vitamin E, Ashmita will take over.
Ashmita? No, we are not able to hear her. You can carry on.
Yeah. So when it comes to vitamin E, again, it's a fat soluble vitamin. It's a powerful antioxidant, which is really helpful for your heart health. So when it comes to heart health, fats plays a major important role. So the supplementation will really help you to increase your insulin sensitivity, okay, for better glycemic controls and for your heart health as well. So when it comes to diabetes management, heart health management is also equally important. So E plays a major important role by reducing the complications, and it will really reduce the complications of heart health also. So to have a good heart health, you need to start taking vitamin E in your diet, which will really help you to improve your blood sugars level and to reduce the heart. And when it comes to vitamin E, as it's a fat soluble vitamin, it will really help you to improve your skin health as well. So when you are deficient of vitamin E, you can start seeing the symptoms like dry skin, you have some hair loss, So that things you need to really address. When the body starts giving you signs, you need to speak to your coach. Whenever you are having a call with her, you need to inform her what are the signs you are telling, so she will address the vitamin E deficiencies, and she is going to add those food in your daily meals. So when it comes to sources, we have all green leafy vegetables, we have nuts and seeds. So all the nuts and seeds like almonds, walnuts and everything, it has good amount of oil in it, which includes really vitamin E. So almonds are very much important when it comes to almonds, flax seeds, all these seeds. So these things will really play a good role by increasing your vitamin E in your diet. Yeah. So when it comes to RDA allowances, see, everybody needs a good amount of nutrition. See, every day we require a good amount of macro and micronutrients every day. So we need to make sure when we eat a food, we need to make sure we fulfill that nutrient deficiencies whatever we have. So when it comes to recommended daily allowance, so to know your recommended daily allowance of all the nutrients, vitamin A, D, E, K, you need to speak up to your coach, because everything for good amount, like for each and individual we have a supplementation. For you, you have like vitamin A, how much you need every day, vitamin D, how much you need every day, vitamin E and K. This slide has only till 13 years, but we have slides more which will really show the adult this thing. Yeah. So when it comes to conclusion, prioritizing proper nutrition. So when it comes to all these vitamins, where do we get all vitamins? We don't have any specific meal ki one meal if I take I'll get vitamin A, one meal if I take I'll get vitamin B. No, the main important thing is balanced diet. If you really wanted to get all the nutrients from your main, the balanced diet plays a major important role. So as you can see, this plate concept, okay, as the coaches will talk about this all the time, plate concept is very much important. So you have 50% of vegetables, proteins, carbohydrate. If you eat a balanced diet, it will really help you to fulfill the nutrition gaps which you have in your body. So all these plays, and because everything is interlinked, so when you eat a balanced diet, it will really help you to fulfill that gaps which you have, and it will really help you to control your sugars overall. So by taking care of these small steps, you can actually able to control your sugars and reverse diabetes.
Am I audible with
Yes.
regards to, yeah? So whatever we have learned, I'll just have a quick round of game for everybody to see how much we remember from the slides. Everybody can drop a answer in the chat box directly. Pick out the option rich in vitamin C particularly. Okay. So आपको एक pick करना है option which you think is rich in vitamin C. I want to see everybody to answer. There's a lot of answers coming. Okay, a lot of people are mentioning the B, right? Absolutely, very good. I think you all remember very fondly with all the images that we had shown. So B is absolutely the correct answer. Fruits and vegetable, a lot of colorful fruits and vegetables in your diet are going to source out the vitamin C for you. Okay, so very well done. Awesome. Okay. Right. Again, with regards to the balanced diet, there are some tips also that we want to give so that we can prevent vitamin deficiency. One of which is very commonly known as not having tea or coffee. Not having tea or coffee post major meals, which is very important. Remember that after having your breakfast, lunch, or dinner, if you have an habit of sipping on coffee or tea, that is definitely going to hinder your nutrient absorption. So आपने जितना भी balanced meal खाया है, that is not going to be properly absorbed in your body. So it is very important to remember this small tip. Sanjay ji is asking how much gap between tea and lunch. Yes, Saida, you can enlighten.
Yes. So when it comes to tea and lunch, see, any meal, if you're a habit of having a tea or coffee, you need to make sure you need to have at least 15 to 20 minutes of gap, be that breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So it's advisable to have your tea post meal 15 minutes, not before anything. Yeah.
Vitamin E and B12, I would like to enlighten that it is very much linked with low hemoglobin levels. If you have very commonly you notice that your hemoglobin levels are low, get your B12 tested, very strongly related to iron levels in the body. Okay. Alka ji is asking how to reduce creatinine levels. Saida.
Yes. So when it before that, I would like to address one more thing. Yeah, any supplements to take on empty stomach? Empty stomach, no supplementation. It's only on doctor's advice. Whatever the supplementation the doctor is going to advise, you have to follow that. But empty stomach, it is always advisable to have a glass of water because you have to maintain your body's alkalinity.
Now coming to the creatinine level. So one thing is adding the quality proteins to your diet. Make sure that you are adding good quality proteins to your diet. If you are non-vegetarian, adding eggs, adding fish, adding lean meat. These are the best ways to improve the creatinine level. Again, also, if you remember in February, we have done the 5 days of gut cleansing. So one day was the kidney cleansing. If you do the kidney cleansing every week once, your creatinine levels will very beautifully come down. If you don't have, so please ask your coach and take the 5 days gut cleansing program. Entire diet plan for 5 days. Either you are on insulin, there are two categories, one for the insulin, one for the non-insulin. Take the ideal one and please start following it weekly once to bring the creatinine levels down. Also, regular exercise. Please do not miss that. So we have discussed 3 points. Number one, adding the quality proteins to the diet. Number two, cleansing your kidney on a regular basis. And number three is exercising regularly, at least 5 to 6 days a week. Can we take the next question?
Yes, I think yes, Mr. Srijit has asked a beautiful question. So can you elaborate between on vitamin A and consumption of fats to increase its absorption? So when it comes to vitamin A, as I have said, it's a fat soluble vitamin. A simple example I'll tell you. Like let's take carrot and tomatoes. Both are rich in vitamin A. So if you wanted to increase the vitamin A absorption, so when you make a salad, just make sure you add some dressing into it. Like you can just put some olive oil or you can add some almonds and walnuts in that salad. So when you consume that vitamin A with other fat sources, it will really help you to improve your absorption. Yeah, I
Awesome. Yeah. Let's
There's a
take the
question
next.
for triglyceride levels as well. How to reduce triglyceride levels? First, definitely reach out to your coach. She can help you way more in detail with regards to this. But major things that you have to take care about is there any processed food consumption in your diet? Is there too fatty foods consumption that you are doing, or also is the physical activity enough? Because doing the cardiovascular activities are going to immensely help you to bring the triglyceride levels down. So it is very important to make sure that you're having a balanced diet, not too much of fatty or fried food consumption, and performing your physical exercises on a daily basis.
So
Okay.
I want to add something more over here. Please understand what is TGL. Triglycerides basically get released when your carbohydrate intake is very high. From where you get the carbohydrate, all these rice, chapati, and its products, they are all rich in carbohydrates. Since your pancreas are not able to, because of the high resistance, they are not able to match up the increase in the glucose absorption. आपका glucose जो body में है वो absorb नहीं हो पा रहा है, तो क्या होता है? The resistance is increasing, the glucose absorption is going down, it is there in the blood continuously, and due to excessive carbohydrate intake that we take, the lot of triglycerides gets released in the blood. Number one, first thing that you have to do, please bring down your carbohydrate intake. As your coach has suggested, go for grain-free dinner. Lots of people, I see the pictures in the premium group, they are taking chapatis, rice at night time. Please go with the either lentil dosa, go with the lentil idli, go with the dhokla, homemade dhokla, or you can go with the salads and lentils and vegetables all together, accepting your carbohydrate. You will get a beautiful reduction in your triglycerides. It's absolutely directly related and proportional to your carbohydrate intake. So please focus on that first. Second is definitely when you do the exercise, it will increase the glucose uptake and also help you in reducing your triglyceride levels. Also make sure that you are having good fats in the diet. Your Your food should have all the good fats from the soaked nuts, seeds. You should have the fish, but the healthy lean meat and the lean fish that will help you in improving your triglycerides level. So please do not miss to forget, and always remember it's carbohydrate intake which is directly proportional and responsible for the increase in your triglycerides level. So if your HbA1c is not dropping, what the coach first see is your triglycerides level. If your triglycerides levels are less, that means there is something else due to which your HbA1c is not reducing. But if your TGL is high, then it's clearly very, very clear that your HbA1c is not dropping due to overdose of carbohydrate. We can move to the next question.
Yes, I think one more question we have received saying that any one supplement is required for diabetes. So there is no any single supplement, as we talk about. All the nutrients plays a major important role. So when you think about single supplement, there is no single thing. All the nutrients has its own function and metabolism. Like I said, if you have a vitamin D deficiency, you will not able to absorb all other nutrients like vitamin A and C. So each every nutrient. So when you need to ask your coach, when she gives you a diet, she will make sure she will give you a balanced diet. So when you follow her advices, when you follow the diet which is prescribed by her, you are going to make sure you are going to get all the nutrition from that. So when it comes to supplementation, again, you need to see what are the signs your body is giving. You need to inform her, then she's going to analyze ki, okay, if you have this, what kind of deficient you are in which nutrients, then she will address. So again, it is personalized to each and everybody. So no single supplement is there where we can overall say ki it will reduce sugars. Yeah.
But Nilofer, I also want to highlight one thing, that why we need supplements. If we
Yes.
bring a good glycemic control throughout the day, अगर हम ज्यादा स्पाइक्स नहीं आने देते, तो हमारे बॉडी को ज्यादा फ्लश ही नहीं करना पड़ेगा ग्लूकोज हमारे बॉडी से. ग्लूकोज फ्लश नहीं होगा तो उसके साथ वाइटामिन फ्लश नहीं होंगे, मिनरल्स फ्लश नहीं होंगे. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ वर्किंग ऑन द quick fix ki we will take the vitamins and fix that, it's better you bring a good control on your blood sugar levels. If you
Yes.
bring a good control on the blood sugar levels, automatically you don't need supplements. We don't need any, there won't be any deficiency in the system. So please focus on the main root cause is the glycemic control. Avoid getting lot of big spikes in the daytime.
Yeah, I think we have received one more question, Neha, ki ma'am, there is another opinion that carrot is rich in glucose. It is not good for diabetes. See, when it comes to carrot, okay, it's like, see, can we cook and eat is the question. See, carrot is rich in fiber. It is rich in vitamin A. But when you cook, you will lose the fiber in it, and it will not help you to control your sugars for that meal. So it is always advisable to have carrot, tomatoes, cucumbers as in a salad form before you start your meals.
So two type of foods are there. One is the high sugar food, which release lot of glucose from the in the system. Second is the low glycemic food, which has less sugar, which gives less spike. So if carrot and beetroot have been giving these spikes, let's keep it in the small quantity and add the kheera. Cucumber is there. We have tomato, radish. Nowadays, you are getting karanda in the north, which is very high in vitamin C. We have kakdi, we have so many vegetables. So please add them along with the other low GI vegetables, or even the same with the fruits. People come to me and say, Neha, I want to eat the lychee, because nowadays it is coming and it's seasonal. I want to have a bit. So I said, okay, you have the, one glass of lemon juice, or you just have the kiwi or any, vitamin C rich food, raw mango, and then you take the lychee, two lychee at a time. It will never give a spike. You take seeds and then take the lychee, it will never give a spike. Until and unless you're working on the weight loss, then you have to be careful. Where the weight loss is involved, then we have to be mindful about the consumption and how frequently. Otherwise, weight is not an issue. Then you can take these fruits and automatically you will see that there is no spike. But sequence and combination makes a big difference. So we want you to learn all these hacks.
And we have received one more question asking what are the fat soluble and water soluble. So when it comes to fat soluble vitamins, we have A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K are the fat soluble vitamins. And when it comes to water soluble, we have all the B complex vitamins and vitamin C. So when we every day we include in our diet, we can able to, when you are taking example, I have said you the carrot tomato example of vitamin A. So vitamin C, you can have it in all lemon water, lemon juice will really help you to control your post meal spike, post meal sugar spike. So it's a good to have vitamin C, a lemon water, basic thing. So that will really help. Yeah.
Ashmita, can you just quickly check if there is any other question? I got one question that how to increase the hemoglobin. So I just tell you one thing. Again, the root cause. Why the iron is dropping? Because your glucose levels are very high. The more the glucose rush in the system, जितना glucose हमारे body में बढ़ता जाएगा due to the excessive carbohydrate intake, क्या होगा? जैसे समझ लीजिए, this is our red blood cells. अब ये red blood cells में blood flow कर रहा है. इसमें क्या चीजें हैं? दो हैं. Heme, which is iron, globulin, which is protein. अब ये heme को, iron को हटा हटा के protein के साथ जुड़ जा रहा है. And that is glycated hemoglobin. Means here all the iron molecules have been removed, and that is why in diabetes you get the iron deficiency. Number one, until and unless you reduce your carbohydrate intake, you eat good amount of fiber from salad and vegetables and proteins in diet, it will never ever get replenished in the system. So first, work on the root cause. I always say work on the root cause because you keep adding the supplements, but it will keep on flushing from the system and keep on adding up to your red blood cells, and your HbA1c will never ever drop. So please focus why it is increasing, why hemoglobin is, why HbA1c is increasing, why hemoglobin is reducing. So if you find out the right answer, if you work on the root cause, you will automatically replenish it. And sources, when we talk about, we have drumstick leaves. So please use the drumstick leaves. Highest sources of moringa, moringa leaves, what we call it, drumstick leaves. They are very rich sources of all these vitamins. Either you talk about A, B, C, all the nutrients are there inside that. You can add it to your chutney, you can add it to your dosa batter, you can add the leaves to your curries, your sabzis while preparing it, and you will get the ample amount of vitamins and the mineral punch. So please focus on that. Always work on the root cause. What is leading to this issue, right? And if you work on the root cause, nobody can stop you from getting a good health and move towards the wellness. Over to you, Nilofer.
Yeah, so there's a question that how are you going to find out the root cause? So when your coach is going to help you to find out the root cause, because for each and everybody the root causes might be different. So when we take the history, so we will understand few parameters. Based on that, we are going to find out the root cause. So it is completely personalized. When you have a call with your coach, you can ask her. She is going to address you where is what is the root cause in your specific these things, and she is going to address it. And one more question we have received: is it good to take milk regularly and at what time? So again, when it comes to milk, it is again personalized. So milk, again, it has sugar, lactose. So how much milk, what kind of milk, each and everything, your dietitian is going, your coach is going to help you with it based on your sugar levels. So based on your sugar levels and the HbA1c, she will include that in your diet, and she is going to suggest you. I think we have receiving questions on protein, I believe, vegetarian sources of
I
protein.
also just quickly share my screen. I want to show you. People are asking whether we can eat the mango or not. So I just quickly tell you that, what could be the difference in the mango. So I just show you this experiment, what we have done. Just look at this. We had the mango. Person had 2 slices of mango, and then she took the seeds. And look at the spike. From 109, the readings went shot up to 178. Now, the other day, I told her to have the seeds first and then take the mango. From 122, the readings came down to 104. So, how you are consuming it, in what proportion, in what meal sequence, these hacks are your life savior, and you can enjoy anything in a right amount. So I wanted to share the screen with you so that you can understand. People don't understand, they ignore it. Coach keep on telling that, please have the nuts, please have the seeds before taking any sweet product, any sweet food. But this is how I wanted to, I wanted to show you the difference. Just look at the spike. 70, 80 points, 70 points of spike is there in one instance, the same quantity, the same combination. But the sequence that the coach keep talking about makes a difference. Having seeds first and then mango. So,
And this is a great example of fats and vitamins again. So vitamin mangoes are rich in vitamin A and C as well, and the fats seeds are rich in fats. So when you combine with that
absolutely.
fats are soluble things, the absorption rate will also be higher. Yes, great.
So let's both the girl take the questions. I know these girls are going to add more light to it. Let's take it. We have another 5 minutes. So let's take up all the
Yes.
questions.
There's one more question. Is it okay to have fruits empty stomach? So that there is a very strong possibility that your sugars will immediately spike if you are having fruits on an empty stomach, because you've been fasting for almost 8 to 9 years and 9 hours in the night, right? So in the morning, the first thing that you're going to give to your body, it is going to absorb it like magic. So if it is sugars, if it is very simple carbohydrates which comes from the fruits, then it is going to definitely shoot your sugars. Another question was about watermelons. Watermelons, even though very high in fluids, very high in water content, when taken in smaller portions with some addition of seeds or nuts, is going to be okay for your sugar levels. But if we are taking a big bowl of watermelon, or maybe for that matter any fruit, if we are overloading in one sitting, then definitely sugars will spike. So we have to have those hacks that we have been speaking about, those small tips and tricks that we should be taking care of. Then obviously you can enjoy all the kinds of fruits.
I think there's one interesting question like when are we eating outside? We are forced to eat more carbs. Any alternatives, please? So see, when you're eating outside, you will be knowing that if you're going outside today for lunch or if any office meetings or something, you know that there's going to be an outside food. So to reduce the carbohydrate intake in your meal, you can add like Neha has focused on the seeds. You can carry your mixed seeds, like we have pumpkin seeds, flax seeds and all. You can have 1 teaspoon of seeds before you start your meals. That you can do. And when there is a whole meal, lunch meal, when you're eating outside, there'll definitely be onion, cucumber, tomato, there will be salad. So start your meal with salad. Try and have more of good amount of salads, then go for protein. So whatever the vegetarian, vegetable or non-veg curries are there, when it comes to protein, take that and end with carbohydrates. So as you have already taken fats first, then fiber, you will end up consuming less amount of carbs in that specific meal. So you can able to control your sugars even when you eat outside. Only thing is you need to be make sure, okay, if I'm going out, if you have a lunch meeting at 2, just make sure you have your a good amount of mix the seeds at 115 and good amount of water, hydrate yourself so that you end up consuming less carbohydrates. I hope this helps.
Also, sattu and roasted chana powder, that has been one common term that I've been seeing in the chat box. A very good vegetarian protein source. So chana and roasted chana powder, or maybe dal pulses, atta like moong masoor flour, all of these can be a very simple vegetarian protein source in your diet. Definitely we can take that.
When it comes to vegetarian proteins, we have a good amount of vegetarian, all kinds of legumes, dals and pulses. And when it comes to South Indian and North Indian, again in North Indian you have chana, you have rajma, you have beans. And again when it comes to South Indian, the main source of this is, you have something called ulvalu. If you are Telugu people here, I have seen few Telugu people here, so you have something called ulvacharu. Ulvalu are the very rich high in protein, that is called horse gram. That you can include. You have lobhe, you have that what do you say, bobbarlu. So chana, all this ulvalu, bobbarlu, these are very rich in proteins. And apart from that, we have chia seeds, we have other seeds. So again, when you are a South Indian and North Indian, so the protein, what kind of protein you need to get from the vegetarian sources, again customized.
Guava and banana papaya rich in vitamin C? That is also again a question. What about guava and papaya? Very good sources of vitamin C. So absolutely, if taken in smaller portions, guava is very good fruit for diabetes that we have known, and does not lead to an immediate spike in a lot of people. So that can be a safe fruit that we can consume. Papaya in a small portion definitely will not spike your sugars immediately, and obviously applying the hacks before and after the fruit intake.
There are a couple of more questions. I just tell you that, people are asking, can we have the ice creams or not? So I just suggest you that if it is a homemade ice cream, I make it with the monk fruit sugar, which doesn't give the spike. Once a while, you can have that. Avoid. Otherwise, we can also try with instead of outside ice cream, we can make the ice cream at home we can make smoothie. Mango smoothie can be prepared with the yogurt. That doesn't give the spike. Add and load it with a lot of nuts and seeds will not give a spike at all. And it will give you some feeling of having cold, stuff during the summer season. We can also provide you like some of the option like Noto ice cream is there, which is sugar free. You can have once a while, but I don't suggest you to have it very frequently because at the end, we can't deny the fact that it is processed. Anything which is processed will make your system weaker and increase the resistance and inflammation. So we cannot forget about the facts. जितनी भी चीजें पैक्ड हैं बहुत हार्मफुल होती हैं, फ्रेश होती हैं. That is the best for you. Please have the fresh food and fresh, items. That's much better. Uh, Stevia and sugar free. I have seen people using stevia and sugar free in the tea like anything. So if you are taking one time stevia or sugar free in the tea, it's okay. But if you are adding sugar free to everything, so like I have many clients, I have been like, one of my client, he was not able to reverse. What I noticed that, why he was not able to reverse is one sugar free in the morning tea, one sugar free in the curd, one sugar free in the this nibu pani. In everything he was adding the sugar free, and that was the reason he was not able to reverse. The month we stopped it, next month we checked the HbA1c again, it dropped by 3 points. So it's very important to take these process, and we don't know the ingredients actually. So be very, very careful about these facts. Raw papaya and the salad, absolutely yes. Raw mango, raw papaya salad with the peanuts crushed in it. I'm sure you're going to love it. It's yummy. It's very fulfilling. And you can also add grated carrot to it for a little bit of sweetness because mango is very tangy. And raw papaya and carrot actually blends the taste and gives a very nice flavor. I'm not taking salt at dinner, started seeds also, but my weight don't reduce. So Priyanka, we have to find out, start logging on the food in the app, see how many calories you are consuming, whatever the calories you are consuming, reduce it further. Check if the cook is preparing the food. Very, very common incident that if the cook is preparing the food, he adds lot of oil. Okay, so please reduce the oil. See that how many hours you are working out in a week. 5 days, 1 hour workout, absolutely must. Plus, every day meeting up 8 to 10,000 steps count is what you have to do to start burning the fat. And if people say, many people come to me and say, Nilofer, that, I am doing the, following everything, Neha, what you are saying during the weekdays. But Sunday is always my cheat day. And that too at night. So I said, whatever the efforts you are putting, you are just letting it go to the vein. I don't say don't go out, but then when you're going out, you can have the grilled food, you can have the, something which is steamed, which is more safer, which will not increase. And instead of having at the dinner time, it's better to have it at the lunch because at least you can burn it off throughout the day. So this is smartness is very important. And that's why we say, talk to the coach. In the community groups, talk and discuss about these factors with other people. What is helping them to reduce the weight, what is helping them to reduce the fasting sugar levels. You will get a lot of ideas because they are experimenting it on themselves. So please be active on the premium groups.
And I think many people are asking what to take on empty stomach. Again, when it comes to empty stomach, again, it is customized. So based on your diet, sugars and everything, the coach is going to suggest you. Definitely we suggest, we suggest methi seed water, for some we suggest cinnamon water. So based on your weight, your history and everything, your coach is going to suggest you what you need to take it in empty stomach. So on empty stomach, but the main thing is what you should not taking is, as Asmita has function, fruits, anything which is high in carbohydrate you need to avoid on empty stomach. Basic thing is we need to first, as we were fasting, the acidic level will be on higher side. So we need to hydrate ourselves empty stomach. We need to have a good amount of water on empty stomach, hydrate, do walking exercise, and whatever the coach is going, because she is going to start your diet plan on empty stomach, from empty stomach till the dinner time. So if you follow the diet plan and discuss with her, definitely it is really going to be helpful.
So I have added 3 PDFs in the chat. Number 1, patient's guide for the low GI and high GI food. You should know what food have low glycemic index, what food have the high glycemic index. That will help you in understanding how to make the food combination. See, these are the basics you should know. And without knowing this, without understanding these basics, you won't be able to bring a drop in the HbA1c. Secondly, I have sent the kidney detox, both for the patients who are on insulin and the higher dose of medication. It's a kidney cleansing process, and one is for the people who are having the HbA1c below 7 and on the lesser dosage of medicines. If you are on insulin, go with the second. I will resend it in the premium group also. You can go through it, but please follow that.
And Neha, do we have sugar-free ice cream recipes?
Yeah, sure, we will give that. And I just tell you one thing, those who are tagging me, there are 200 groups. It's very difficult for me to, go through all the 200 groups and find out who has messaged me. I have been writing there. Please write down @Neha Kapoor. If you write @Neha Kapoor, it will tag me and I will get the question on my screen. But if you are not tagging me, I won't be able to see that. So if you are disappointed, I'm very sorry. I'm not able to get, hang on all the chats. It's very difficult. I need to be tagged as Neha Kapoor. If you tag me as @Neha Kapoor, I will get the question and I'm definitely going to answer it. And even if you feel that something has been messed up, please ask your coach, connect me to Neha. They will do that. If we avoid carb food completely, we are promoting keto diet. Not at all. Mr. Shajit, I tell you what is keto diet. Keto diet, fiber, salad, vegetables, only 5%. And moreover, what we eat is the fat. We just fry everything and eat it. It's all in the good, it's all in the loaded with the fat content. We, whatever we eat, all the vegetables, we promote 50% fiber and the salads and vegetables, which has all carbohydrate. In Indian diet, especially for the vegetarians, it's all fiber only, it's all carbohydrates. Our lentils, जो दालें हम खाते हैं उसमें भी carbohydrates होता है. हम जो सलाद खाते हैं उसमें भी carbohydrates होता है. हम जो even हमारे जितने भी राइस है, चपाती है, सब carbohydrates है. Millets में carbohydrates है. So you just imagine हम तो सब carbohydrate ही खा रहे हैं. What we are eating only carbohydrates. So even if we miss on the chapati and the rice, we are on the safer side. We are getting our carbohydrate boost.
Right. Adding to that, Neha, see, many people say this diet, that diet, but Sugar Fit, it doesn't have a like specific diet. We follow the concept. We follow only one thing, that is
Balance.
balanced diet. So
Absolutely.
balanced diet, absolutely, again customized to each and every client and because everybody's nutrition need, body weight, everything is different. So we have coaches to customize that, and we will, because this whatever the coaches are going to teach you in Sugar Fit, it is not helpful as long as you are in Sugar Fit. So that is like a balanced diet where you're creating a healthy lifestyle which will help you to prevent so many other metabolic disorders which may come in future. So you will be habituated to this kind of balanced diet. So people ask what kind of diet, you have to say balanced diet, where I'm getting all my nutrition from. Right.
Absolutely. So we have been reading about this from class 5th. In the class 5th, they introduced the concept of balanced diet, but we get quite, we completely ignore. Okay, let it be. But if we follow that from the class 5th itself, you will never ever get any diabetes or any disease for that matter. So we have to follow the balanced diet. So many people are asking me about about the PDFs. Don't worry, I will send it in the premium group. You can save it. I will be keep on sending it, and again, it will be missed in the chat. So we'll send it in the premium group. I will give it to the coaches. They will also share it with you. Now coming to the another questions, that what fats are good. So all fats which are good is first thing, which is not refined. What we get in the market, shelves are loaded with the refined oil. It is written refined oil, sunflower refined oil. Go with the unrefined, manually refined, physically refined. Nilofer, please write down the names over there in the chat. Go with these names. Below the name of the brand and the ingredient being used, like sunflower, safflower, soya bean oil, mustard oil, it will be written below in a small, physically refined, cold pressed oil. It will be written manually refined. Please use and then purchase your oils. Anything which is refined means all the nutrients have been squeezed out from there. What you are eating is such a bad fat. And that is why we are getting a lot of heart issues. Why we say don't eat biscuits? Because it is made up of palm oil, which is worst oil for our body. It is not able to absorb it. And that is the reason we keep getting a lot of heart related issues. It increases the inflammation, it increases the resistance. So even though if you are eating healthy, because of the bad fat being involved in the cooking processes, your HbA1c levels are not coming down. Now, third thing which I want you to understand, rotation of the oils. Please talk about these things with your coaches. It's very important when you are connecting week on week with your coach. You know, people, what they do, they just join in the initial days very frequently and then they stop doing the video calls. Diet is vast, too much to learn and too much to tell. So please, every week on week basis, join the coach call, ask her all these questions you should know. The smaller the grains, the higher the glucose content in the food. The bigger the grains, the lesser the glucose content in the food. The sweet fruits have high GI, high glucose, fructose in it. The tangy fruits have the lesser GI, means no spike. Now coming to the oils back again, please rotate the oil. Don't use the same oil every month. 1 month, if we have used the coconut oil or the mustard oil and the sunflower oil, next month, please use the ghee along with the rice bran oil, or you can use any one of your choice. But keep on rotating it month on month basis. All the oils have different essential fatty acids which our body requires. If you are going to add different oils on a regular cooking methods, your body will be able to have good fats. And then our LDL, HDL, our LDL, DL, and the VLDL, which is the bad fats, will not increase. You will never get the heart disease and you will never get any clogging. The more the bad fats in the body, the lesser will be your energy levels. Everybody wants a good energy levels. Please have the less fats, but the quality fats. Okay? Use the oils in a lesser amount. हमारे इंडियन कुकिंग्स में क्या होता है, हम इतना सारा ऑयल डाल देते हैं. But it's better to use the sattvic way of cooking. थोड़ा सा वाटर स्प्रिंकल करते जाइए, कम ऑयल में भी अच्छे से खाना बन जाएगा. खड़ा रहना पड़ेगा, बट थोड़ी मेहनत, हेल्थ तो अपनी अच्छी होगी, है ना? So focus on these options. Virgin coconut oil, absolutely okay, it's fine. But as I said, rotating the oil is very important. I think Nilofer has written down in the chat, so please go through it. You all have the access to the premium group. We have 2 chat groups in the app. At the bottom, when you click on the chat, there are 2 groups. One is with the coach, one is with the premium group. It is written over there, premium group. So when you click on the premium group, there all your group members are there. Talk to them. They are your friends. And the more you talk, the more the knowledge you will get, because everyone is trying different things. Every human body is different. What is working for them might work for you also, and you learn from their experience. That's why we have the family members, right? We always ask our ancestors, our old family members, grandfather, grandparents, or our parents that, you know, how we should do that. We are stuck here. But these are all hacks what they teach us, and that's what, you know, goes on from one generation to other. And that's what we have to do over here also, and you will be all sorted. Rice bran oil, okay. Cold pressed rice bran oil or the physically manually refined is fine. Paneer and dal be taken? Absolutely, paneer and dal can be taken together. No problem. The better will be the protein quality in the meals. The lesser will be the spikes. Do healthy fats in the olive oil increases triglycerides? No, but yes, it has to be taken in the. So whenever we talk about the food pyramid, it is in the triangle shape. Why it is in the triangle shape? Carbohydrates, vegetables all have to be in a good quantity. Proteins and fats. Fats are always on the top, so it has to be in a smaller quantity. Use in less. Little is more. Flax seeds, yes, you can take the flax seeds, soak the nuts because they have the covering called phytic acid. If you soak them, they release the nutrients and all the vitamin E, omega-3 fatty acids, omega-6 fatty acids, all will get absorbed in the body very easily. Mustard oil, yes, I do suggest the mustard oil. That's what I said. Use the combination of oil. Talk to your coach. She will give you more detailed insights. And if you have more doubts, she can talk to you for half an hour and give you all the clarity. Yes, we have to take the seeds and or the nuts before the fruits. 1 teaspoon of seeds, or you can take 4 to 5 almonds, soaked almonds. Please, I'm sharing the link again. We have the YouTube channel. Please use that, subscribe it. People are not subscribing it. If you subscribe it, you will get the access to all these sessions. So I'm sending the link again. Open it
They can
and
able to attend
subscribe
if
it.
they have missed it, right?
Yeah, I'm writing down here. I have been sending it on the premium group here again. So you can subscribe this channel. I have sent it over here. Use this. We have already exceeded the time, I hope. Kachigani are absolutely okay. Any other questions that we have missed? I'll try to take up all the questions. If something is missed, please tag me at the rate Neha Kapoor in the group, and definitely. Sometimes we are very hungry, being diabetic, can't eat anything. So Renuka, first thing, I tell all my clients. Number one, if you are hungry immediately after the meal, instead of eating more food and increasing more glucose, better walk. You walk. And the more you walk, the more you drink water, it will help in neutralizing the glucose molecules. Why we are feeling hungry? Because the cell doors are not opening and these glucose molecules are not entering the cells. Until and unless it enters the cell, until and unless it gives you the, absorbs the glucose, you won't get energy. So this absorption is very important. Understand entire concepts from the roots. The more you understand, the better will be the reversal and the faster will be the reversal. For knee and the sciatica, so for knees, like, when you are sitting, keep on moving. Like this is our, knee, for example. Keep moving it upwards, downwards, upward, downward. And when you're sitting on the bed, sit down, opening up the leg space, and then put the roll towel under your knee and press it with the knees. So I will send a link over the chat. You can go through it. Both these will help.
So it was a great session, amazing questions. People are very interested to know about nutrition and everything. So we coaches are definitely there to help you out. Please reach out to us on chat box for any other questions, and please feel free to ask any questions when we have a consultation calls with your coaches. We are here to solve all your questions and educate you on how we need to proceed when it comes to healthy management. Okay, so I have a call schedule, Neha. So I would like to.
Please exit, Nilofer. Thank you so much for this session. Both you and Ashwata have taken it so well. I think you have done the full justice to the session and brought up the new concepts of vitamins. They should understand the deep concepts from the roots till how to resolve and stop the loss of these special, and the important vitamins. Thanks a lot. There's one more question from you people, like which I'm going to take the last question. So it's very important to space the meals. Immediately after the lunch or in the lunch, you are going to add up the fruits. It will increase the glucose levels drastically because the glycemic load means पूरे food का जो carbohydrate content है, जो glucose है, वो बहुत बढ़ जाएगा. So please give some gap. Mid-morning meals, mid-evening meals, it's absolutely fine. 11, just like 8 o'clock, if you had the breakfast, then 11, 11:30 or 12, you can have your fruits, seeds and fruits. That's the best time to consume it and it will get absorbed very well. So thank you so much. Keep joining us every Sunday. We keep coming up with a lot of new information and new sessions for you. So please keep joining, keep learning. And I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you so much. Have a good day and be active. Keep sipping a lot of water. It's very hot everywhere.